Hello guys, today we have to learn some new structures. And first of all, you need to memorize some new words from HSK1. They are very popular, so you need to know them. Let's read them and you can read after me and repeat. Then write in your dictionaries or just take a picture and remember them. 家 family, 学校 school, 饭店 hotel restaurant, 商店 shop store, 医院 hospital, 中国 China, 美国 America, 北京 Beijing capital of China, 上 up above, 下 under below, 前面 front, 后面 back, 里 inner inside. Some other words, 今天 today, 明天 tomorrow, 昨天 yesterday, 上午 morning, 中午 noon, 下午 afternoon, 年 year, 月 month, hour number, 星期 week, 分钟 minute, 现在 now, 时候 time moment. What I want to show you, let's first talk about standard negation with 不. So before we just said the noun, then add verb, then add adjective, right? Now if you want to show the negation, just say 不 before the verb or before the adjective. For example, 他们不是坏孩子. They are not bad kids. So how to say they are bad kids? 他们是坏孩子. They are bad kids. 他们不是 they are not bad kids. How to say they are good kids? 他们是好孩子. That's how it works. The same with adjective. Before we said I'm good, right? 我很好. I will show you it here. Before, to connect noun with adjective, we said 我很好. Now you should say, instead of 很, you just will say 不. 我不好. I'm not good. How to say I am not very good? 我不很好. That's how we say it. Okay, I think you got it. So let's look at some examples here. So 不 is generally used to negate a verb in the present or future, or to talk about what you do not do as a habit. What you don't do as a habit, so expressing things like I don't want to go, or I'm not going, or I don't eat meat would be typical uses of 不. This is the structure. Subject, then 不, then verb, then object. For example, 他们不是坏孩子. They are not bad kids. 我们不喝酒. We don't drink alcohol. 喝 drink, 不喝 don't drink. 酒 alcohol. 我们 we. 我今天不想工作. I don't want to work today. 今天 today. 不想 don't want 工作 work. 你不喜欢我吗? 你不喜欢我吗? Do you not like me? 你不喜欢 means don't like. That's how it works. You remember that if you want to ask a question, you just write 吗 in the end. 为什么你不喜欢喝咖啡? Why don't you like to drink coffee? 为什么 why? 不喜欢 don't like 喝咖啡 drink coffee. So I think you got it. For example, can you think about some examples for me? For example, I don't eat. Doesn't matter what, just say I don't eat. So 我吃 I said before, right? Now you should say I don't eat. 我不吃. What don't you eat? 我不吃米饭. For example, rice. I don't eat rice. I don't eat 水果 fruit. Can you say for me I don't want? So 我要 I want, I need. 我不要 I don't want. What you don't want? I don't want to go to school, for example. 我不要去学校. How we connect two verbs. In English, we have to say to between two verbs, right? So in Chinese, you just say two verbs and that's all. Don't need to write something between them. 我不要去 I don't want to go. Where? 学校 I don't want to go to school. Say for me, I don't love you. 我爱你 means I love you. 我不爱你 I don't love you. So I think you got it. And let's continue. Some other rules. Almost all verbs can be negated with 不. The only verb that can never be negated with 不 is 有. So 有 means to have. And only with this verb, you cannot say 不. You should say 没. 我没有 I don't have. So 我不有时间 is not correct. 我没有时间 I don't have time. Some quick examples. How to say I don't have a car. 我没有 car. 车 I don't have a car. How to say my family doesn't have a restaurant. My 我 family 家 my family. Don't need to write the because family is close. All my family members are close to me, so don't need to write the with family members and with family. So 我家没有 My family doesn't have 商店 My family doesn't have a restaurant. 我家没有商店 Now say for me. He doesn't have a plane, right? 他没有飞机 My dog doesn't have My dog doesn't have a chair. Okay? 我狗没有椅子 Some other examples. My friend doesn't have a book. 我朋友没有书 So that's how it works. Let's continue. Negating adjectives. As it turns out, the structure with an adjective is basically the same as the one with a verb. So subject, then you say 不, then adjective. So before we said that I'm hungry like this. 我很饿 Now you just say 我不饿 I'm not hungry. 饿 means hungry. 这个不贵 This is not expensive. 这个很贵 This is expensive. 公司不大 The company is not big. How to say the company is not very big? 公司不很大 or 公司不非常大 That's how it works. The boss is very unhappy today. 老板今天很不高兴 So 高兴 means happy. 不高兴 not happy. So we connect this noun with this adjective. 今天 is just word about the time. Today means 很 very 不高兴 unhappy. 我哥哥不高但是很帅 My older brother is not tall but he is very handsome. 高头，但是 but 很帅 very handsome. That's how it works, guys. Can you say for me some examples? For example, I'm not good. 我不好 I'm not good. I'm not, let's say, I'm not handsome, right? So 我很帅 means I'm handsome. I'm not handsome, 我不帅. We should choose. Cannot see. So we should say 我不帅. I'm not handsome. Say for me that the table is not high. So this table, 这个桌子不高, right? Table is not high. Now say for me, please, that the dog is not big. 这个狗, this dog, like this dog 不大. How to say this dog is big? 这个狗很大. Okay. You are so great. Let's continue and learn some other structures. Now let's talk about 没有 again, right? Let's read some examples here. So the verb 有 is negated differently from ordinary verbs, as I said you before. Rather than placing 不 before it as with other verbs, you must use 没 to negate the verb. So 没有 object. I don't have something. Let's look at some examples, but first you should know that you can say 没有 or you can just say 没 without 有. Okay. 我没有问题 I don't have any questions. 问题 questions, problems. 我们现在没有钱 I don't have money now. 现在 if we talk about time, we should write it after the subject. The time words. Okay, 没有钱 don't have money. He doesn't have a job. Question. Does he not have a job? 他没有工作吗? How to say he doesn't have a job? 他没有工作. So we add 吗 and then we have a question. They don't have parents. 他们没有爸爸妈妈. Father and mother. We don't have a house in Beijing. 我们在北京没有房子. 没有房子 don't have a house. Where? 在北京. If we talk about place, we should write it after the subject too. 你爸爸没有手机吗? Does your dad not have a cell phone? Your dad doesn't have a cell phone. How to say? 你爸爸没有手机. Do you not have friends in Shanghai? 你们在上海没有朋友吗? So 没有朋友 doesn't have friends. 我的老师现在没有男朋友 My teacher doesn't have a boyfriend now. 我的老师 My teacher 现在 now 没有男朋友. 没有 doesn't have. 男 means 男 we use when we talk about man, right? 女 for woman. 男朋友 boyfriend. 女朋友 girlfriend. 他们都没有电脑吗? Do they all not have computers? They all don't have the computers. How to say? 他们都没有电脑. About 都 we will took a bit later. So 这个周末你们都没有时间吗？ Do you all not have time this weekend? 没有时间 don't have time. 都 all. 周末 means weekend. Again, if we talk about time words we write after the subject. Here. But also you can write them before the subject, so doesn't matter. So 这个周末 means this weekend. If I say 你们这个周末都没有时间吗? This sentence will have the same meaning. Okay. Remember that trying to negate yo with 不 is a classic mistake that many people make in the early stages of studying Chinese. So don't say 我不有车. You should say 我没有车. I think you got it. Or you can just say 我没车. That's okay too. The short form of 没有 is 没. For example, 我没钱. I don't have money. 你没男朋友吗? Do you not have a boyfriend? 你们没车吗? You don't have a car? How do you say you don't have a car? 你们没车。老板现在没时间。The boss, 老板现在 now 没时间 doesn't have time. 我没工作。我老公也没工作。I don't have a job. My husband doesn't have a job either. Yeah means either. Also, too. We will talk about this word later too. Okay, let's talk about the next topic. The all adverb 都 means all or both. For example, after the subject, you should say 都. For example, 我们都 we all 住在 live in Shanghai. So after 都 you use verb or adjective. We all are high people, tall people, right? Let's talk about this topic. So the adverb 都 is used to express all in Chinese. It's common to use 都 in a variety of sentences where it would seem unnecessary in English. 都 for all. Remember that 都 appears after the subject. A common mistake learners make is to put 都 at the beginning of the sentence, as all often appears there in English. This isn't good in Chinese. Make sure you put 都 after the subject and before the verb. So after the subject, before the verb. Some examples. Do you all know John? 你们都认识 John 吗? 认识 means know. 你们都 you all. They are all in Shanghai. 他们都在上海。Tomorrow we all can go. 明天我们都可以去，可以 can 都 all 明天 tomorrow 去 go 你们都用 wiki 吗？你们都用 do you all use the wiki? So 都用 all use 用 means use 我们都要冰水 We all want ice water cold water. 冰 means ice. If you want to say cold, you can say 冷水. Okay, I think you got it. Let's think about some examples. For example, can you say for me, they all like movies. 他们都喜欢电影 They all likes movies. So here they wrote 都 because this character has different meanings, different pronunciation. So just say 都 all. Okay. We all live in Shanghai, right? 我们都 live 住在上海 means Shanghai. Okay, say it for me, please. These things all expensive. 这些 these things 这些东西 things all 都 expensive. We should write 很 first to connect this noun to the adjective. 都很贵. These things are all expensive. If you want to say these things are not expensive, what should you say? We just write 不 instead of 很. So 这些东西都不贵. That's how we use it. Can you say for me? These cars all fast. 这些车 all 都很快。很快。Okay, now how to say not fast? They are not fast. 不快 they are slow. Okay, that's enough, I think. Let's continue. 都 for both. Chinese doesn't normally use a special word for both like English does. It just uses 都 as if it were any other number greater than 1. Chinese also doesn't have a special pattern like neither nor. For the negative case, just use 都 and make the sentence negative. Okay, so subject plus 都 plus verb. Before we said we all, now we just say we both. Examples. These examples follow exactly the same form in Chinese as the ones above. The only difference is that here we don't translate 都 as all. In English, we translate it as both, and for negative cases, we translate it as neither. Okay? So in Chinese, just say 都, very easy for everything. If you want to say all or both or neither, okay? The two of us both love you. 我们两个都爱你 both. So after the subject, are your father and your mother both Americans? 你爸爸和你妈妈都是美国人吗? So 你爸爸 your father 和 and 你妈妈 your mother 都 both 是美国人 Americans. 我和我太太都不吃肉. Neither my wife nor I eat meat. So I don't eat meat. My wife doesn't eat meat. 太太 means wife. We both don't eat meat. 你们两个都喜欢中国菜吗? Do you both like Chinese food? 你们两个 you both. 两 means number 2. 两 means 2 in Chinese. 都喜欢中国菜 like Chinese food. 她和她老公都没有工作. Neither she nor her husband has a job. So they both don't have a job. Okay, can you say for me? We both don't go to school. 我们都 right? We all or we both, you can just say 我们两个. 两 means two. Good, just counting word. 我们两个都去学 校 We both don't go to school. Okay. I and my father. Neither I nor my father don't like, for example, cooked rice, right? How to say? 我 then and 和 my father 我爸爸 don't like 不喜欢 rice 米饭 So here I should write do, right? So where should I write do? 我和我 What I wrote here. 我和爸爸不喜欢米饭 So 我和爸爸都不喜欢米饭 So we don't like rice. I think you got it. And we can continue. Last example. We both very tall. How to say? 我们两个 then 都很高 means just tall. How to say very tall? 我们两个都非常高 or 不高 if you want to show the negation. Okay, next topic. The last topic, the also adverb 也 So 也 means also or to. And this 也 we write in the same place after the subject and before the verb or adjective. For example, 昨天 to yesterday 很冷 Yesterday was cold. 今天也很冷 So it's cold today too. Now let's look at some examples. The English adverb to or also is expressed in Chinese as 也 In Chinese, it always needs to come before the verb or adjective. So this is the structure, subject, 也 verb. Let's read examples. I also like it. 我也喜欢 We have 3 third tones and this third tone we change to the second tone. In the center, 我也喜欢 I also like it. I am a student too. 我也是学生 I am a student too. She also has a son. 她也有一个儿子也 also 有 to have 一个儿子 a son, one son. Are they also French? 他们也是法国人吗？法国人 French. Okay, 我也想学中文 I also want to study Chinese. I also want 学 to learn to study 中文 Chinese. Are they also going? 他们也会去吗？ So I think you got it. 会 means 会 we use to show the future time. Okay. We use 会 to show that this we will go in the future. Okay. 我妈妈也喜欢吃饺子 My mother likes to eat boiled dumplings too. 也喜欢 Also like. She likes to eat boiled dumplings 饺子 too. Can kids drink alcohol too? 孩子也可以喝酒吗？ And I can say 孩子也不可以喝酒。They cannot drink alcohol. 你也想来我家吗？ Do you want to come to my house too? You to, right? 想 want 来 to come 我家 my house, my family. So 家 not only family but also house, the place where you live. 他也觉得这个老师不好. She also thinks this teacher is not good. So if you want to say also, if you want to say to, you can just say 也 after the subject. Okay, what mistakes can you do? Don't say 我喜欢也 not in the end, like to, like in English, no. Only after the subject, 我也喜欢, I also like it. Okay, what else? Note that the translation of the first sentence is I also like it. The translation of the second sentence is I like it too, which is equally correct in English, but translated word for word into Chinese, the 也 comes at the end of the sentence, which is 100% drawn in Chinese. Okay. So, I like cats. I like cats too. I don't like cats. I don't like cats either. So in English we say either, in Chinese just 也. I like them too, or the negative I don't like them either, yeah, just the same way, just make sure you put the 也 before the 不 or other negative part that comes before the word. So I don't like it either, 我也不喜欢. I don't know either, 我也不知道. He doesn't have it either, 他也没有. 你也不想来我家吗? You don't want to come to my house either. You too. Okay, let's make some sentences. I also no, I eat fruit too. Can you select this? So 我也吃 fruit 水果。我也吃水果。How to say my dog? My dog doesn't eat apples either. My dog 我狗也不吃苹果。我狗也不吃苹果。Now say for me, that table is broken too. That table is bad too. Okay, how to say it? 那个桌子也很坏。So this is the next topic. I didn't explain you this, but we will talk about it a bit later. Now say for me, we want to go to. We also want to go. How to say? 我们也要 want or need or just 想去。我们也想去。We also want to go. Where we want to go. 我们也想去。For example, 商店 shop. To the shop. Now say for me, please. that my father has a TV set too. 我爸爸也有电视。我爸爸也有电视。Okay, now the last sentence. Say for me that my car also is my car also fast, right? My car is fast too. How to say? 我车也很快. Sorry if I make some mistakes in English. Okay, 我车也很快. So this is the next topic that I will just explain you right now. Say yeah with adjectives. Can also be used with adjectives. Remember that for simple noun plus adjective sentences, you normally need to include an adverb like 很 before the adjective. In that case, just put the yeah before the adverb. So subject, yeah, adjective, adverb, then adjective. Okay. What does it mean? So 很 is an adverb, right? And we write yeah before it. You're also tall. 你也很高. Okay. He is also fat. 他也很胖. How to say he's also very fat? 也非常胖.他也太胖了. Do you remember the previous topic when we say 太了, too fat? He's also too fat. He's also so fat. 他也太胖了. Don't forget. He is also not so fat, right? He's not so fat either. So 他也不太胖. That's how we will use it. My dad is also handsome. 我爸爸也很帅. So we just connect this noun to this adjective. And before I explained you this topic, but now we just write here yeah, that means also. 湖南菜也很辣. Hunan food is very spicy too. 也很辣. Hunan菜 means Hunan food. 这种酒也很好吃. 种 means kind. 这种 this kind of alcohol. 酒 yeah, so this is our subject. 好吃 means it is good. Not 吃, 好喝. So it is good. 好吃 means good to when you eat something. 好喝 it's good when you drink it. Because 喝 means drink, 吃 means eat. If you use word 看 to see, to look at something, you say 好看. That means beautiful. 好听 it's beautiful too, but when you listen to it, okay? Because 听 to listen. We'll talk about this topic later. This place is also pretty. 这个地方也很漂亮. So 这个地方 is very popular word too, so try to remember it. This place 漂亮 pretty. Yesterday was cold and today is also cold. 昨天很冷，今天也很冷。昨天 yesterday, 今天 today. So we don't have was and is. Or every time we just say 很. Because if in the sentence we see yesterday, we know for sure that it was in the past, right? So don't need to say was in Chinese sentence, because we know it from the context that it was in the past. Okay, he got angry. I'm also angry. 他生气了，我也很生气。了 we use to show the past sense. Okay, 这个问题也很麻烦。This problem is also very troublesome. This problem is also very troublesome. So 麻烦 troublesome. 问题 problem or question. I think that this restaurant is also good. 我觉得 means think. 觉得 think. 这个餐厅 restaurant, this restaurant 也很好。Also, you can say 饭店 about restaurant. Okay, let's continue. Expressing me too with yeah. It can be tricky to know how to say me too when you first study yeah, as you can't say 我也 all by itself. That's not a complete sentence. You can't just leave yeah hanging there with nothing after it. The all-purpose correct sentence is 我也是, which literally means I am too, but can also stand in for me too. So look, the correct structure uses the verb 是. 我也是 I am too. You cannot say 我也. So you should say 我也是. If you want to say I am too, me too, 我也 not correct. Examples. The me too structure works with other subjects as well, but for these simple examples, we'll stick to the classic 我 subject. 我是美国人. So I am an American. Me too, I'm too. 我也是. You cannot say 我也. Okay, for this next one, you will notice that me too reply repeats the original verb 喜欢 instead of using 是. Both ways are possible. 我喜欢看书 I like to read. 我也喜欢 I like to read too. Me too. So do I. 我也喜欢. That's how we answer this kind of sentences. Okay? These kind of questions. You'll notice that some of those English translations use so do I. The Chinese work is exactly the same. They are just translated the way to produce more natural sounding English. Okay, some other examples. For example, I am Chinese. I am Chinese man. How to answer this question? 我是中国人. Now we should say, me too. 我也是. Now, how to say, I have a car. 我有一辆车. So, me too. I also have a car. 我也有. Now you should say for me, I love my mother. 我爱我妈妈. I also love my mother. 我也爱. 我也爱. Now say for me, I am tall. 我很高. I'm tall. I'm tall too. Me too. 我也很高，我也很高。I'm tall too. I'm also a tall person. Okay. Say for me, I'm a teacher. 我是老师。I'm a teacher. Now say, me too. I am too. 我也是。That's how we use it. Say for me that my car fast. 我车 My car is fast. 我车很快。我车也很快。Okay. She is my classmate. 她是我同学。So now we can say, she is my classmate too. 她也是我同学。Okay. Thank you guys for your time, and next time we'll practice all these structures. I will say you the sentences in Chinese and in English, and you will translate them for me. Okay, so see you. Bye bye.